And the goal with usability testing sessions is to basically just like get someone, download the app, and literally just ask them to literally speak out every thought that's going through their head, no matter like how like honest it may be. And like this stuff is just so powerful. So anyway, on the first screen, what I'm thinking reading this is that while it says it's going to make TV watching more fun, and I'm going to want to use the app when I'm doing it, I don't really understand why. Meaning like,
wow.
I feel like in my mind I'm like, okay, but I don't know why, so I'm not really interested yet.
Second that.
So I'll scroll to the next one, and it tells me this, but it's still like an okay. I don't really get interested until I see the third one.
Really? What does the third one say?
What I think is that this should be the first one, because what gets me interested is like the bulk of what the app is, which is like it lets me select the show, chat live. Like that's cool.
The value prop.
So I think like that should be first. That would get my attention really quickly, and then maybe go to the next ones. But yeah, I definitely think the third one should be the first one.
Wow.
Just in my own thinking. And then yeah, this is a cool ending. So if we continue, I'll log into Facebook. Seems easy enough. So that was fast. That was great. I guess locating my cable provider, that's fine. Notifications, that's fine. I'll update that. I'm gonna just click that. So I see it's still loading some stuff. I see the tabs on the bottom, so it's trending. That makes sense. I guess that's based off of like usage and like engagement data. Friends, I guess I can maybe add my contacts is what I'm thinking. Bookmarks, maybe that means I could bookmark a show. Mentions, I'm guessing that's when people try to interact with me. And then profile, that's cool, I can just edit my profile. Back to trending, it loaded. I'm guessing this is a way for me to browse the most popular shows right now.
Yep.
So I'm gonna browse through this real quick. I'm not fully, I'm not in complete understanding of what contributes to the ranking yet. So maybe I'm gonna click on one and find out if I could see what made this number one. So I don't see much here, so I'm gonna go back, just keep scrolling. Looks like I can sort, go alphabetical. Maybe I'll search to find a show I like. I'll search for Suits.
It's all shows on in real time.
In real time,
So some of the feedback we've gotten is that some of the offline content, like it should be also asynchronous.
Okay.
Like you should be able to search for a show that's not on right now. Yeah, that's some feedback I've gotten.
Awesome.
No, it's not on. And when it's coming up next.
Those are on
Right
now.
Right.
So I guess at this time of like the day, there's not like huge hit shows on right now,
One of the things that I'm thinking we should do is just make sure that the top networks are at the top. So you increase the likelihood of people seeing a badge of something that they're familiar with.
Yeah.
So I was thinking during my onboarding, I was thinking like you could ask me what are my favorite shows and already create my bookmarks, or like, and automatically like while I'm on there, if I look at this app like in the first impression, obviously right now it just launched right now, so like I don't see any activity. Like there should always be someone talking about some show that's on right now at every given moment. When you're full production, you need to have someone that they can engage with. Because even if it's a show I don't know anything about, I might just click in there and see what he's writing about because I'm curious. I just downloaded this app. I have no idea.
It's like if you enable the ability to search for shows not on right now. Like you don't even need to have like a browser screen for browsing those shows. Like if you just ask me what are my favorite shows, Like, I know what my favorite shows are. I'll just search for them. You just give me the results.
Yeah.
And then I'll just have those bookmarked.
Yeah.
And then boom, that's an easy way to have
push
engagement.
notifications.
When I bookmark, do I get notified when my show's on?
The bookmark is to make sure that you can, like if you go to other areas of the app while you're talking about a show, that you can find the chat again very easily without having to do any scrolling. Because since the popular shows rise in real time, if your show becomes less popular, it may be harder to find the show again in the guide because you're going to be scrolling so much.
So the biggest thing that I find is like reminding your users that you exist, that you're there. So anything I bookmark, the moment like people are chatting about your show right now, come in and join. Join the conversation. You know what I mean? Hey, next Suits is coming on tonight. You're gonna watch it. See what the hype is all about. Like people chatting up about the episode before it comes out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what do you expect this episode? And like how to spoil it. Like what I don't know if it's like all the conversation is gonna be entirely user driven or like when I click into a show right now and it's an empty screen. It would be cool if like there was already some kind of topic like from Spoilit, some kind of like direction, like an initial comment that Spoilit had in there that's like, what do you think about this that happened last? Tell us what you were thinking about for this episode.
Yeah, make that one of the bubbles.
Like, make
That's
it
interesting.
an initial bubble coming right from you.
That's
interesting.
interesting.
What I mean? Or, etc.
So this way there's always some content.
Always some content, something that drives it. And the moment I write about it, even if the fact that like, we don't have users online, someone from Spoilit is getting notified when someone writes, and I'm gonna jump on and engage that user right away. You know what I mean? Keep the users in conversation.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
And notifications for like new episodes about to air. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Also, maybe notifications for maybe like the last episode of a season because like you want to watch that. Let's see. Yeah. Other than that, I think those like chat bubbles would be great to fill it with content.
Yeah, you're right. It's a good idea.
The reward stuff, like I'm imagining like when you get upvotes on something, I saw that you have a leaderboards.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't sure. Like I'm guessing it's just reputation. Like it's just a reputation system on there.
Yeah. But you could convert that to like actual tangible rewards.
Yeah.
Like somebody suggested maybe having spoil coins or something that people, So the other thing that I want to do is I'd love to have partnerships with cable companies where you could buy a show. Like let's say you don't have HBO, but you love Game of Thrones. You could just get a season pass for Game of Thrones. Like you could like buy that in the app and then check.
Exclusive content as well for like.
Yeah.
Like imagine you got a sneak peek. All your top contributors could get a sneak peek to the show. To like the sneak peek trailer to the next episode before everyone else did. Or something. I don't know. I don't know what else I'm thinking right now.
This is great. It's good feedback. Thank you guys.
And then like where friends come in, I feel like you can have
invite my contacts.
Definitely invite like my Facebook friend or like add Facebook and contacts. But then thinking a little bit more down the road, I think it would be really cool for you to have like suggested friends based off of the shows you bookmark, and those suggested friends could actually be the actors in those shows. So like you can then add those people, and
That's
like
sick.
obviously you'd have to do work to get those people on board.
Yeah.
But like ideally you could do a deal with like Lamorne from New Girl and get him to commit to like X amount of activity a month.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like
when the next like season 4 is coming out or whatever, Lamorne join me and the other folks from the cast at Spoilit and like talk with us about it. Right
Would
before
be great.
leading up to the
That would be great.
actor friends.
So good. Thanks, guys.
It's a great app.
This was an impromptu CEO roundtable at the Grey Dog in New York.